What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. I got an email from a gentleman named Andrew. He's going to school. He's working, starting a business, sleeping 6 to 7 hours a night, and he still feels it's not enough. He saw my post on Instagram this week saying how I only got 12 hours of sleep between Monday and Sunday last week, and that's a true story. We launched 9 products, and because I'm going to Australia, I'm fitting in literally the last half of summer in a week, during the weekday, during the workday. So I still have 12 to 13 hours of work, office work to do. However, I don't want to miss out on taking my kids to Six Flags and giving them those memories. So I literally sacrificed my health and sleep to make sure that I was there for my kids and I didn't miss out on my company. Because my company's in a growth phase right now and I want to make sure we're there. Shit, we launched 9 new SKUs last Friday alone. So he asked what I do. Do I drink a lot of caffeine? Is it healthy? How do I do it? And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be real with y'all. What I do is not healthy. I don't recommend it. And I'm not operating as well as I should be. I'm tired. I'm irritable sometimes. But I'm doing what I can. I'm sacrificing to make sure things get done. Is it healthy? No. Will it result in long-term health effects? Probably. But right now, I'm sacrificing because I want to make sure that our business gets what it gets. And I also want to make sure that God put me on earth, and I have faith. And I'm sorry for those of you who get offended by faith. But even though I curse and I do stupid stuff, I have faith. And I believe God put me on earth. And when he gave me the ability to have children and father 3 beautiful children, he put me on this earth to not only provide for them financially, but also provide for them emotionally and mentally. And as a father who has to travel to maximize his business, I am literally for the last month and a half and what's going on and my personal life and everything and a lot of things you don't know about, I've been operating at 120. I have over 100 clients I tend to daily on my personal training side. I'm running obviously MTS. I have 4 new products I'm formulating right now, 2 which are going to be huge, groundbreaking supplements that I've been working on, that I've been formulating, that I've been flavoring. It's just out of control. And then I also have my main responsibility, which is my kids and my family, and to make sure that Katie and my children are financially, emotionally, physically, and mentally provided for. And that's my job as the paternal one in the household. That's what I do. And that's the sacrifice you make when you have children. And I do not recommend that you guys read my Instagram posts of what I've done and emulate it or think that you're not going 120 because you're not living the unhealthy lifestyle that I live. I eat healthy. I do cardio. I train for an hour a day, but I don't sleep enough. And I don't take good care of myself on that end. I don't rest. I don't take care of myself. And that's not going 120. That's due to my fear of failure. When I was a child, my dad worked for the state of Illinois for 27 years. I saw my father work and work and work his way up to supervisor. He was an auditor, not for the IRS, but similar organization, the Department of Revenue, the state of Illinois. And my mom had a drug problem. And I saw, as a child, everything. My mom pawned off her wedding rings. My father literally ate himself to death from type 2 diabetes complications. And I have a severe fear of failure. And I also, every time I get an email from a customer, and those of you who email me, I respond to it personally. I have people say, I don't know if this is really Mark. It's really me. Because I owe it to them, and I want to make sure I owe people. People are looking to me for advice. And if they want to take the time out of their day to email me for advice or to call me, I'm going to make the time to reply to them. So my drive is based on psychological issues. I wouldn't say issues, but psychological events that I might not be able to fix, and I don't know if I want to fix it. I spend my life for other people. I've been called greedy. I've been called a lot of words that hurt. But, and I didn't expect just talk about sleep, but fuck it. I'm just going to open up, okay? I've been called a lot of things, but everything I do, if it's greed to make sure that my daughter gets to play on the greatest soccer club. I saw her practice today. I saw her with her new team, and her new team is a division up. These girls are amazing. And my daughter, we can afford, because of what I'm doing, to put her in that league. You know, my son, you know, I'm putting him in a good preschool, you know, somewhere where they'll watch him and they'll play him. It's regimented. You know, I'm very excited about that. Thomas is playing travel soccer as well. And guess what? He wanted a pair of, instead of $30, $40 cleats. At his age, $40 is expensive cleats. You know, he's 7. We were able to buy those. You know, they have everything they need. And sometimes when you grow up with not everything you need, or if you want something and you just can't get it, you think to yourself, I will never let that happen to my kids. And I'm able to provide for them. And I'm able to help people. What if my dad would have emailed me? What if my dad right now was 17 years old and he emailed me and we just somehow, let's play this role. And he asked, hey, I'm on the brink of getting type 2 diabetes. What can I do? What if I answered his email? I could have changed his life. I could have helped him. And that's why I answer every email. Because I have changed people's lives. I have helped people beat type 2 diabetes. I have helped people. And at the same time, I'm building an empire. We have 25 employees. I think 20. I don't fucking. We have over 20. Moving in a new warehouse. Everybody in our company has 401ks. All full-time employees. Healthcare, dental. I can't let them down. And if that means that I'm going to die a little bit sooner, that's what I do. But don't do that. Don't be me. Okay? There's very few people in this world who need to do what I do. I'm going to Australia for 3 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm going to be gone for about 3 weeks because there's the Anaheim Fit Expo. I hope my kids realize that I'm going to build their future and to build our future. And I'm probably not going to sleep much on that trip. And I want to sleep. Every morning I think to myself, I wish I could sleep all day. But I can't. It's not what I do. It's up to you to make that decision. I'm not saying it's a good decision to make, to give up everything, to do for others. And as much as people think I'm sleazy and this and that, I wish that people could spend a day with me and get to know the real Marc Lobliner. And I wish that you could see me interact with my kids. And those of you who have seen me at Six Flags, all those who came up to me when I was with my kids the last couple of weeks, 9 people stopped me the other day. Thank you very much for doing that. You saw how much I love my kids. That's why I don't sleep. I need sleep. I hurt for sleep. I could fall asleep right now if I close my eyes. But I can't, because I got shit to do. Sacrifice is something that I will not ever give up. And I'm driven by success, but most of all, I'm driven by a fear of failure. And I'm driven by a fear of letting people down. And I promise I'll never let you guys down. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Because being a sleep-deprived psychopath, that's not a game.